Hey everybody, welcome to Neon Static. I'm Eric Hyden. And yeah, a little impromptu Monday night stream. I wanted to start this about an hour ago, but I had to move some lights around. You know how it goes. I'm going to be looking probably over there a little bit because that's where my chat is. Hey, Nottingham, what's up? I wasn't expecting a stream today, but good surprise. Yay. It won't be super long because it is 9. It'll probably only be like an hour and a half. Maybe I'll fit 2 games in, but I'm playing around with Architects of Tomorrow. And I guess let's have a look. So, yeah, I got it in my head that I would try to get Architects of Tomorrow to work. And I poked around online. And the only list that I could find was a list by Deer. Let's see if we can pull that up. Actually, let's see. We just look for Architects of Tomorrow. It's probably, I mean, I don't even know if I need to do that. Yeah, this one, 6th at EMEA. This is, pretty strongly what this list is based on. This was Deer's list. They did very well at this tournament. And I see 2 sprint. Yeah. Lots of influence on border control, and they go out of their way to say that border control hit well below its weight. When it felt like it was defending a big enough server, the game was already on lock. I would add the MEB Bioroids and the 2x Animatic Void if I were to do this again. So I read through this and said, okay, I love the 3 Jinja and 3 Seamless. Obviously, always love Seamless. See Nico, yeah, 1 NGO. Rashida. CFC Excavation Contract is fantastic because if you don't know, because Architects hasn't played very often, it's an older ID, it's only have 12 influence, but the first time each turn the runner passes a rezzed piece of Bioroid ice, you may res 1 Bioroid card. Oh, card. Interesting. I thought it was ice, paying 4 credits less. I don't know when that's important other than, what other Bioroids are there? That's interesting. Let's see what other Bioroids there are. Subtype. Just go card search. Bioroid. Very curious about this. Got to do the current ban list and the 6 rotation, and then you can actually just choose this way. I'm not great with the syntax when I'm not in deck builder mode. What is worth Trieste? Right, but it's 2. It's 2 to res. I don't know. Is that worth it? Is Wage Workers? Yeah, Wage Workers is worth 2. Again, that's not amazing. I can't think of assets or upgrades that would be, just looking through this list, something that you would really want to be. Bioroid Work Crew. Okay. Malia? Oh, interesting. Yeah, 1. Okay, so it saves you credit. Bass. Okay, Bass makes sense. That's kind of cool. Anyway, this list is all just using it for ice. And so my list, anyway, so you can res a bunch of Bioroid ice. You want a bunch of Bioroid ice. And this list has 2 CFC Excavation Contract, which is an agenda that you basically have never seen before unless you have played against AOT. And you get 2 credits for each res piece of Bioroid. Each res Bioroid. Okay, again, not just ice. So my list, I have 2 versions. I played a couple games last night, 3 games last night with it in a different form. Hey, Ref. Thanks for joining. How's everybody doing? It's a Monday. Whew, it felt like a Monday to me. So anyway, this deck, Arella the Architect. I don't know. I put Arella in here. I had Jinja and all that stuff, and my main, ooh, cool, this is a neat thing to do, idea was Vovo. Vovo and Architects of Tomorrow let you res like a tier for 4 credits, which is pretty cool. It's just a better off sometimes. That's right. Yeah. So CFC, I had a moment I lost the game, but I would have scored a 20 credit CFC the other night. So that's the basic idea. Put more NGOs, an attitude adjustment, because I just don't want to see ICWAs ever. And it takes a little while to get set up enough to the point where you want to score, unless you have seamless or you get ahead. But then I think the idea that I have anyway is use the Vovos to get, and the Jinjas obviously, to get a ton of this stuff set up, a ton of ice set up and res, and then score ideally a couple of CFCs or off-world offices, and then 1-2, and then an ICWA, and finish the game that way. Attitude adjustment also draws 2 cards. So if you draw 2 cards with Jinja City Grid out, you might just spam out 2 ice, which is kind of neat. And then you can, and then it's draw 2 cards, period, and then reveal up to 2 cards and shuffle them back in. So, if you don't have agendas to put back, then it's just draw, I guess, if you're really desperate. So anyway, we're going to try this and see how this goes. And we could try the other version that I built is the Architects of Audacity, which is very similar, but it just has an anoetic and an audacity on the influence. That's the main idea, the main difference, and 1 fewer NGO fronts. But I want to try this Arella thing and see if it works at all. The anoetic is nice, anoetic skunk void. But let's try this. Let's see, jnet. That was my other version. So this is going to be Arella the Architect. Okay, let's give this a go. I steal. Sorry, Andre, I'm stealing your double forward slashes. It's just a good standard. Arella. Yeah, so I'm hoping I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe bringing this to the CO that we're having in New Hampshire on Saturday. If I can make this work, I'd like to work this out, but I'm a little afraid that the games will be too slow, because at least in my experience last night, there was a couple games where just runners take, getting through all that ice. It's a lot of mental math, deciding if you can do it, when to do it. Yeah, so this is an off Monday for us here. So I figure I might do this sometimes on a Monday if I'm feeling antsy to play some Netrunner and Nick's not around on one of our off Mondays. Then I'll do some live streaming on jnet, which means that I have to move all my cameras around, and it's a bit of work. I don't know. I think it's worth it. We'll see. Don't mind me taking notes then. Yeah. I mean, I'm running the tournament. I have all the prizes already for buying the kit. So I am excited to bring my runner, the Zaya deck that we featured on the stream last week. That's a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get a game. There's one other person looking for a game here on jnet. All right. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay. Well, I like the Jinjas. I would love to see a Vovo. 2 Ravanas kind of stinks, though. I think we can do better. Mercury, we need to button up pretty quickly. I don't think Ravana's going to do much. See how badly. All right, we like the Vovo and a Jinja. This is very nice. And a hedge fund. That's pretty ideal. So I think we want to probably button up R&D. And then, yeah, so let's go... Magnet isn't great. We want the Ancel, I think. Ancel, Vovo, Jinja. or hedge fund Jinja and sell. Ravana stinks. Well, we definitely want a hedge fund. We'll put the Ansel on R&D, and we'll put the Jinja on R&D as well. Hey, Spark. It's the resident AOT enjoyer as your opponent. Is that Hubaris is the resident AOT enjoyer? I hear your enjoyer. Yep. Whoa. And a fast player too. Bonhar, backstitching, Docklands. Did you just dirty laundry? Did you access? A Vovo. But let us keep it. Okay. We got an AOT. I mean, off-world. Oh, right. Got to access 2, right? Magnet, Vovo, and Ravana? Oh, Docklands Pass came down fast. All right. Okay. That all happened pretty quickly. Oh, well, it didn't matter here, but I should have rezzed the Jinja. Okay. So let's get this down quickly. Let's go new remote, HQ. Pour on out. Oh, man, I know. We jam this. It's a little too late. I think the Vovo on R&D would be better. Now, this is like a weird jnet bug. Where it like Vovo covers up the upgrade in here, so I need to like pull him back to res the Jinja before my next turn. Interesting to see Mercury. Yeah, it is. Don't see very many of them. A doof. Oh, it's not good. I'm gonna get doofed, so let's duck. Let's res the Ravana. Okay. So I gotta do some fixing in post on the credits here because my Vovo. Well, I'm gonna res this Vovo and get a credit back. And I've got a Jinja that is covered up. So this is a little awkward. I'll just lose 1 credit now. And I'll res it later. That was a misclick. I always click this indicate action button. Hey, Jennifer. How's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. Diversion hit me for the 3. Great. So now... So now we'll just do this. Res it. And I don't think I can... okay. I'll put that Vovo back in a second. Yeah, I haven't seen this. All right, so we didn't draw any ice off for that work. So we'll gain a click, and we'll gain a credit, and we'll install this back on R&D and res it there. That you put indicate, yeah, where send should be. Yeah, it is. It is in a funny spot. It's good if you want to get it all the, like if you wanted to say, oh, hold on really quick. It's a good spot for it to be. Okay, so I did my mandatory was a spin doctor. I think we'll install this in a new remote and res it. See what we get. We got something we can install and put a Naja down. And I think maybe just install advance the NGO. Oh, we didn't even have any credits for that. Right. Well, we'll gain 2, and next turn we'll do that. Here, we will not move Vovo. Don't know if I agree with backstitching. I don't know. Backstitching in Mercury seems like it makes sense when you want to get in on whatever server. I like the logic bomb builds of Mercury. Draw a card, play a sure gamble, install a Virtuoso. Okay. Archives is a problem, huh? Did not draw any ice. We'll do the install double advance. We will. Should we move Vovo to bait? Yes, sure, why not? Backstitching makes more sense with Virtuoso. Does that play off of the? Oh, because you can sometimes get the archives as the mark, and then it's useful. Yeah. There's this like awkward period. I haven't gotten great at spinning up the AOT. All right, do they hit the off-world? Yes, of course. I mean, they have to, right? I knew they were going to get that. We can put the magnet down and R&D safe. Sure. I think 3 is probably good. Draw a card. Seamless. Okay, not useful right now, but that's okay. Rashida. I think we want to put Rashida in there. So we'll pop this. Gain 8 credits and install Rashida in server 1. And Vovo, yes. No, we'll keep Vovo on server 1. Even though it's potentially more credits over here. I'd be surprised if there was a run on R&D here. All right, everyone tell me what I am doing terribly wrong playing AOT. Yeah. Okay, we'll res the magnet. Is this the... Yeah, that's the Bonhard, isn't it? What happened there? It resolves... yeah, continue movement, sorry. Gets the Rashida. Trash the Vovo? Darn. I know this is off topic, but are you excited about Project Dawn? I'm so excited. I can't wait for Standard to be full NSG cards. Yeah, I am also super hyped. En-Passant, the En-Passant got trashed. Yeah, this is a wild list. I was really hoping that Rashida went off. I am very excited about Dawn. I have come to terms with rotation. I know that a lot of people are upset about, hey, my cards are going away. But I think that it should be embraced because so far NSG has done a really good job, in my opinion. Choose a nice reveal. Yeah, do I want to put this Brawn here? That's a lot. I think no. We can keep the Brawn. And we'll put it on archives. That will be good. Let's draw my virus. I don't know that my virus is going to help us. I don't see any kind of virus package over there. Is there a multi-axis? I mean, there's conduit, but I don't. Doesn't make much sense in Mercury. Draw again. Attitude adjustment. I think we'll just put the Brawn in archives. which is a bit sad if I have to spend 6 credits. Like, I would like that on a server that I really care about, but we can't have this. I guess we could have this turn. Friends I know were just interested in checking it out solely for the fact that they can buy the core set and learn. I know, that's awesome. I really want NSG to come out with a cardboard token set that people can buy, or something more than cardboard. Although I realize that's tricky. All right, we get an AOT trigger here. This is Bonhar. Definitely the Braun. No. No point. I could put a Ravana there, but I will not. We need to get another Jinja down. I don't know if that would be playable, but who knows? I want to go big 2.0. I'm missing. As long as they keep PE in Dawn or something similar, I'm on board. Friends I know are interested in checking it out solely for the fact that they can buy the core set and learn. I want to see a sports with a once per turn nerf. I'll go big 2.0. Let's see. More drawing. Got an Ansel. I need to. This one ice deep is bad. It's Ravana. Okay. This is fine. I think before start of next turn, we'll Spin Doctor to put a Vovo and a Rashida back in, I think. Clicking through the Braun. Okay. We are not upset about this. Yeah, I definitely want to see some more fresh ideas. I'm excited to see what they come up with because NSG's been pretty cool about that so far. No ice, that's fine. Oh, I didn't do the thing I said I was going to do. But I've already seen the card. That's okay. I guess we can just button up. We want the Ravana on HQ. And I don't love that I'm having a double ice archives here. Server 1, because we want to be able to jam there. Yeah, I'm a little bit more open to trying out a terminal now that, I don't know. I watched some of Andre's stream that he did with Jeff, and that convinced me, like, that was fun, Netrunner. I enjoyed that. Oh, chat, you're supposed to let me know that my face was covering up the log the entire time. I always do this. I got to get better about that. Okay. Draw card. Install backstitching. Okay. No ice. That's okay. That's an Iqua. I don't want an Iqua. Okay. I am tempted to attitude adjustment away the Iqua and then install the... Let's do that. Let's attitude away. I got a Braun. I'm going to put the Iqua back. Oh, look, I got an off-world. Do I jam the off-world or the luminal? Off-world is gas, but luminal I can score. Luminal. Hey, Sisig. Yeah, the NSC design has been dope. Keeping my fingers crossed for their take on a virus-based runner. feel like they're taking Lou in that direction with Audrey. Yeah. Feed your blocking log to protect my conversation. No, yeah, I'm just bad at remembering where this is going. All right, I tread lightly. That's interesting. Well, I guess we got to do it. Yeah, okay. Clicking through the Ravana. Res. Oh, is everything or is it each piece of ice? Huh. I can't spell. Tread lightly is rough for AOT. Applies to all ice, yeah? This matchup is super weird. Glacier into Mercury. Like, I should be able to win this. If I don't, I shouldn't take this deck, I think, to this tournament. Normally, I don't let people res stuff because AOT just kind of says no. What happened there? Jacking out? Couldn't get past the magnet? Yeah. Well, now I need... There's the Arella. Jam her. Credit. We're going to be credit short. It would be pretty slick. A lot of archives action. I feel like this off-world's going to go. Whoops. Misclick. What econ recovery is in here? So for me, NGO front and Rashida's and attitude adjustment we already played. Vovo. It's really like NGOs. That's why there's 3. It's not the best. Yeah. Bravado here. Gonna get through on a backstitching. Oh, and off, right. Off in the CFCs. Fire all. Oh, because it's Bonhar. Why not just use backstitching? Bypasses it. It's got to be the Ravana. Sure. Braun and a Seamless. Got lucky there. Ugh. All right, I guess we can push it for one more turn so we can start the train going for improper. So we'll go credit, hedge fund, and then put, God, it has to be a Braun or an Ansel, huh? Put this in front of archives. I don't plan to res it, but maybe I'll get we'll get the AOT trigger. I want to put the Braun on the server. But here we can res Arel, score the Luminal, then get 3 clicks. This will get installed with, we could advance the off-world most of the way there. Probably saving backstitching for post-banker, yeah. I res this magnet. Everybody's R&D. R&D by 2 bypass. Actually, they're through. They're totally through. But if I res it, then they have to use both backstitchings. but then I'm on 5 credits, and I can just score the luminal, but then I slow down in the off-world. Not going to res it. Pat the cat tax? What? What's pat the cat tax? I don't get it. This is notoriously bad while streaming. To remember to click like allow to the next phase. Fire all. Two credit on sell. 2 credit on sell. Then I'm on 6. And I can go 1, 2. Again, I can get back up. That's tricky. Yeah, let's do it. I missed a bunch of stuff in chat there. I've been really enjoying Jaguar 1D and greasing the palm. People are more likely to pay pat the cat tax. Oh, that's what it is. Which keeps ICOA safer. Okay. This is the off-world's going. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's R&D. Okay, Vitruvius. God. Oh, that's right. I have Seamless. I have Seamless. Do I advance? Yeah. A single advance. Score. Oh, what happened? Wait, how did they steal that out of HQ? Virtuoso? Oh, because the mark. Oh my God, that was ridiculous. They sniped it. Oh my God. That is so gross. Yeah, Arella fire. But nothing to put in there. Ignoring all costs? I guess I can at least put the Brawn down on server 1. I don't want that. All right, we'll jam this in server 1. Hey, Lord Pitcher. Thanks for joining. I've been running it. Running it again. People undervalue HQ control these days. Virtuoso, yeah, that is gross. I mean, I saw that it was R&D across the board on like the 2 back stitchings and the Virtuoso because it's the mark, right? That makes sense. I haven't played against Virtuoso since like January of this past year. Yeah, it's an off week for us, the jnet stream. Off week for our now bi-weekly live person streams, and I felt like playing, and we have a CO coming up on Saturday, and I want to try making AOT work. Note-taking. Where that ICO was in R&D. Oh, God, you saw... Yeah, right. I guess I drew that ICOA. They saw the ICOA and couldn't steal. That would have been game. I'm all buttoned up now, so it's a lot harder. With no breakers. They've done all this with just a Bonhar, which is like crazy. I wonder if they even have breakers in the deck. All right, so we'll res Rashida, thank God. Do I bother with that? Sure. Then we mandatory draw. I guess we jam this Iqua, which would feel bad if we draw a CFC or an off-world. Both off-worlds are gone. Are there 2 or 3? 3 off-worlds and 2 CFCs. I am running the CO and participating. I am doing both. Let's see. Yeah, we have a seamless in hand. So 1, 2. I need just 1 advancement on there. So install in server 1. Install this on HQ and advance that once. Yeah, I'm running a circuit opener, standard format tournament, Jennifer, in Derry, New Hampshire this weekend on Saturday. And I'm also participating. And we might record some games for the channel here. Yep, Derry's going to be here. Running the 2 Ravanas. I have nothing in HQ, so that's fine. Is this just clicking through? Right, Bonhar. Okay. 18 cards left in the stack. Get to res probably the Eli, I guess, or this. Brawn would be a mistake because I need the money. The Eli's fine. Yeah. Offline. Yeah, an in-person tournament. What is that like? I would like to run one in the future, but I'm scared that no one would show up. Setting up a CO. So it is fun. Oh, let me just do this for, I'll answer in a second. Continue the run. No further actions. Gets my seamless. The Arella. Trashing it. Okay, and the Jinja. Yeah, the Jinja would have been helpful. Because they can click through this. So, yeah, the whole thing is having a scene. If you have people that are... great. If you have people that are regularly showing up... Oh, but the Arella can... Oh, this is cool. Hold on. We'll advance seamless launch. Score. Install that in server 1. And turn. And I am a credit short of winning here. So if you have people regularly showing up to a local scene, which can just be a couple people to start. For us, we had, I don't know, I think 2 months of playing. And then players in the surrounding area, folks down from Boston, like not again in the chat here, Diarrhea, and they all came up. Our first tournament, we had 17 people, but we were also pretty loud about it. We found all the Discords and we told everybody and just kind of begged them to show up because we're starting a scene. And people were pretty supportive, so that was cool. I do like the Arella here, but it's only fired once, so I don't know if I'm just like it did the thing. But the kits are costly, so you need to kind of know that you're gonna, make your money back. Or if you have maybe 4 friends who are willing to chip in, it's not that bad. It's like, for a single kit, it would be fine to split a cost between 4 people if you weren't sure. Firewall. I'm bad at this. What would we res? Anything for free? No. Just going for the Hail Mary here. I was watching a little bit of Sokka's Worlds. Fire all. An installed card to trash. Yeah. Probably Virtuoso or Bonhar. Bonhar. For next turn. And you can't steal a trash. Okay. I think I'm gassed out. So credit. Credit. It was a pretty rough run. Great. Advance. Score. Came down to the wire. Are there any breakers in there? That's so crazy. How much were the kits? So this kit, I got the boosted kit and it was like $90, but that's basically double the cost. I think it was either 60 or 45. I live and die by turn 7. Wow. That's wild. Have you been jamming that deck a lot? Got a win rate? That was a close game. That was kind of crazy. It's fun to see Mercury. That, man, 85%? No way. Wow. Ice Light deck suffer. Oh, man, yeah. Thanks for the game. I can't type the game. Okay, shall we do it again? Should we do the Arella deck again? I have issues into things like AOT and BTL. Yeah. I'm hoping. Okay. Yeah, what do we think? So I could do the Arella deck. We can make some changes. I don't know. What was I struggling with there besides just like crazy multi-access? The bounce back money. Is there a good way besides the NGOs to get bounce back money? Like with the Vovos, Vovo got trashed early too, and that's kind of the thing. I don't know if I want a third Vovo, which is kind of nuts. In which case, what am I dropping an NGO? Just to see the Vovo, and then when you see more, you're sad. You're very sad. I think 2 is probably a good number. Versus the Audacity build with the Anoetic. I don't know. This can keep him out a little bit, but I don't know. Maryland's? But then what do you just throw them off in the remote? Like, or off to the side in a new remote and then they have to go trash them? I don't know. If that's the case, I think a Nico makes more sense. I think there was a Nico in this list. 2 Nikos. So you put a single piece of ice in front of it, maybe. Let's see. If I'm putting 2 Nikos out there, like the Vovos take up the Nico spot, I think. Yeah. I have a bunch more upgrades. I have 8 upgrades versus 5 here. Well, new remote, yeah, 3 credits and a reshuffle. Most people won't go for it. Yeah. All right. Do we do... Is it Maryland or is it Nico's? Probably Maryland's, I guess. I could put 2 in. I have this thing about leaving influence in the table. The attitude adjustment was good, actually. In that matchup, I was happy about it. I definitely want to see the Jinja as soon as possible. So I could drop a Spin Doctor, I guess, for a Maryland. This is really tight. I could just try this. You can be a sicko and put in refugee campaign. No, God, no. This card, when your turn begins, go credit neutral or credit negative. That is sickos doesn't begin to describe it. I can't drop a piece of ice. I just can't. I need so much ice. That's really hard. Let's do this one. Let's do a single card change. Sure. The Arella the Architect deck. Jnet. Okay. I will probably just have time for one more for tonight, but this was a fun exercise. Okay. The static. Corp. Was that my win rate? Game completion rate. Yeah, I was going to say my win rate is atrocious. Hey, it's a ref. Is it RF? I don't know if you could point me to a pronunciation guide so I get your name right. Not in front of the cards. Oh, God, we're in the way. We're going to go teeny tiny and be up here for a second. Arissana, cool. All right. Hedge fund, good money. I think maybe we just push the off-world here. Arissana. Yeah, let's keep this. We'll see what we draw. Oh, nice. Okay. On sell or the magnet. Magnet's so good in this match. I want to save that for a little bit. Let's go. Pushing into the remote seems hasty. Let's drop this on R&D. This on HQ. And hedge fund. Let's be patient. Classic start. Okay. Guess we'll res the magnet right away. SMC off to a blazing start. Wait for the install. The problem with RF playing is that one of the very active chat participants is out of the chat. Unity, okay. Indicates the fire all. Just wanted to get the value off of the overclock. Nuka, okay. We've got a dead cube on to start. That feels okay. I could drop the Jinja and just drop a Spin Doctor and get an ice installed. Let's try that. Let's go Jinja and a new remote. And then another new remote. Resin draw. Oh, shit. Whoops. This was my intention. Everyone saw it. I think this will draw the same cards. There we go. That's cool. Oh, man, the Arella. It's all happening. Guess we just hedge fund again. Or we'll jam this in server 1. Seems safer there. Because the Eli. It's going to cost. Or it's clicks. That's clickable. Magnet isn't. I forget about it's a Bioroid. How can we get used to old FFG reprints in JNet, like the cool event proxies? What? Sorry, the stupid heart thing's in the way. How can one get to use old FFG reprints in JNet, like the cool event proxies? Oh, I think there's some settings in the menu. Okay, keep me honest here. Gonna click through. Yep. Not great. Res the onsell to go broke? No. That's painful. Grumpy about that. Yeah, let's put the run down. If I waited a turn. Let's just money up and we'll get a hedge fund next time. Somewhere in the settings. So let's see. In settings. There's card backs. I'd like the NSG card backs. Show alternate card arts. Maybe this guy? Sure. That seems better. All right, let's catch back up here. Nucud, install daily cast, click for credit, and end. Okay. I can drop a Ravana. Why not? No. Let's put the Arella in server 1. Ready to go for when we get it. Denata. It's such a white. Denata. That's my phone. I think all cards are unlocked when you contribute to JNet. They have detailed. Oh, okay. You send money on PayPal with your ID and they enable it. Got it. All right. Tread lightly. They think the Arella is something, but they can't trash it. So that's fine. We'll just continue. Second tread lightly? Seriously? Yeah, we're not going to res any of this. Oh, Cubon. Okay, they got some money. I find it wild that we're up against tread lightly both times. Forgot about the res die still. Yeah, okay. On 0 credits, that feels fine. Why is that? Oh, it sets aside my cards. I got it. That's a question I have. If I do like a Rashida, whenever you draw a piece of ice, like do you draw 3 at once and you can install one of them, or do you do them one at a time? So in person, if I were to play this with the Rashida, how do you do Ginger City Grid? I mean, I think we jam the Vitruvius, even though they're starting to pressure here. I don't think they can get in. We just need to get one advancement on it so we can draw again. No. We're going to draw. Do we want it there? Pretty gross. I think I want it on R&D. We go Vitruvius in server 1, and we just click for a credit. It's one at a time, and you choose the order if it's Rashida. Yeah, he bounced off. Flesh and Blood. Thanks for joining. Creative Commission just moneying up. Okay. I hope I thought that might have been an agenda. That would have been sweet. We get to ignore all costs. So I can put ice down and anyway off of the Arella. That's kind of neat. So we'll res. We'll advance, score. And then we'll install an on cell on R&D. And it's got an advancement token on it. Have not seen Arella Salvatore fire on anything but an agenda. This is kind of cool. Arella's kind of cool because it helps you push forward on like the scoring and still build up the rest of your holes where the Jinjas aren't, which is pretty neat. What are we doing Abaya bands here for? Lily pad. But why archives? Just for a successful run. Yeah. That was a lot of value. Draw 2 cards. Saw from grip. Urban Art Varnissage. Go a little bigger here. Another one. Wow. Using it to dig. All right. Setting back to build up some money. I think if we draw another ice, we do actually want it in front of the remote now. No ice. We can jam this, though. Let's do it. I look vulnerable. Look, only 3 credits. An imp. Oh, boy. This is a wild Arissana. Imp and tread lightly. All right, running it. Sweet. I think we want to res here. I don't want free value. What does Ravana cost Unity? A lot. Ooh, a lot. 4, 5, 6. Getting a cleaver down? But why? Just... Fortunately, all we have is end the runs. What's happening there? SMC to install the cleaver. Environmental testing. Why during the run, I wonder? Okay. No ice. Another Jinja. Here. probably want it on HQ. I'd be sad if there's like a light the fire somehow. Although I guess when they install, I would have a window to pop the NGO front. Conduit, yeah. Just worried about conduit. We'll res and get 8 credits here off of the NGO. Resi on cell. They might have gotten DZMZ discount on the cleaver if they installed it before ECA. Okay. Yes, which had to be for them. Yeah, that makes sense. The DZMZ. ECA moves to the on cell. Pay 4 to boost and break. And then we can res another one. Not going to make that conduit cheap. So we're going to go down to 4 credits. They can't get back in. I would not be surprised if they stole here. I don't know how to read jnet. I know that, I think this means it's an ICWA because they didn't say like an unknown card here, which is like a weird thing about jnet. I think that I know what that card is. Or I don't know. I don't know how to read jnet. I will purge virus counters. Yes. Nice. I think we'll get rid of the spin doctor. Pull back the virus and the NGO front. Rashida is a godsend. That's quite nice. I think Rashida double credit. Rashida credit. Can Eco, once hosted on ice, move again, paying 2 credits? Yes. They accessed Eli and trashed it. Oh, that's what happened on the R&D. I missed that. It can unless on a magnet. Right. Where is that in the log here? Got it. There it is. Okay. Thanks. JNet logs. I'm an in-person kind of player. I don't know. I've played a lot on JNet, but not recently, and it does tend to get away from me, especially when I'm trying to talk to people and read chat and play the game. This is going by. It's always like during my opponent's turn when it's easiest to talk. So, yeah, with imp, right. I forgot about my seltzer. Urbanite bounces back. Daily cast money. Clicks for double Cubon. Lily pad draw. Or 1 Cubon and then Arissana for another. Got it. Okay. And they're gonna pay 4. Is Unity, is it? Oh, because we now have Cleaver and Ika out. Okay. So 0. I can res this brawn. I might as well. Let's make it expensive. I wish an invite screen overlay would pop up when you choose an action. I agree with you. In-person games will never get old. Yeah. I wish an invite screen overlay would pop up like when you choose an action. What do you mean, Flesh and Blood? It definitely moves by fast. I've always had an issue with it. I've been doing learn to play games in person using 1996 OG ONR. Yeah. Sure. I'll derez. Is it derez? Yeah. And then I'll get 2 credits back. Isn't it using the ability I was able to... Oh, right. Res that guy again. Okay. There is a jackout window after AOT reses. Right. I thought I messed up and jacked out after knowing the ice. Nope. My bad. I'm on 1 credit, but the Rashida's going to help. Res. Trash. I think I'm going to do this on server 1 and then trash that. That feels fine. A tier. Where's the Vovos? You know? Yeah, actually. Ugh, it's too annoying to fix this. So I go Rashida again. Yeah, Rashida in server 1. That and a new remote and click for credit. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. Hey, Kevin. Sorry, I missed that you joined back a little while ago. Okay, simulchip to install simulchip. Oh, simulchip to trash, simulchip to install an SMC. Draw a card off the lily pad. Urban Art to bounce Ika back. Daily cast to gain 2. SMC to install Takobi. Okay, now they're set up. Now I wish that I did put the tier down, but oh well. It doesn't hurt, you know. Although I could put the tier here. Just the Jinja. Yeah, I think I forgot to res the Jinja also. Not doing great. Getting a little distracted. Okay. No ice. All right. There we go. Let's do the multi-pronged approach. Let's put this on server 1. Do we have the credits for any of this? They're on 11. I think we can just put a Braun on HQ, put this in server 1, advance it. Oh, God. I would have been happy to play that card, but do you want to change anything? Okay. Start turn. Gain 3. Yes. Great. Mandatory draw. Did not draw any ice. Great. So this. Server 1. Advance. Because if I have to res this Braun here, I need that money. Is it making you click for a mandatory draw? Yes, that's what I messed up to do. Because the Rashida, I fired the Rashida. It's always after a Rashida. I fire the Rashida, I see all these new cards, and I go, oh, what do I do? And then at the end of my turn, I see that I have to do the thing. Let's see. Bronze, still pretty expensive. So we'll res it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9? Yeah. Directly inward. We'll put that tier down. Or an Eli. Eli on HQ seems pretty good to prevent easy farming of Takobi counters, but it's close either way. Yeah. I figure maybe I'll put the tier on HQ. Counters magnet. I mean, there's the Iqua here. That would be. I would love to jam the off-world and get the Iqua clear. We'll see. Of course not. I'd love to jam. Oh, it's great. Now they just run R&D like once and win. Draw an agenda. No. Hey, Leonard. Oof, I love hating this Glacier Architects. It is an off-world, so I'm going to have some money. I can slam the tier down, I guess. Off-world for some money. Put the tier down on HQ. Which I can't even res, but it looks scary. I can res if it gets past. I would love to see a Vovo. Do I have to go 3 Vovos? Wow. Look at this breaker suite. Takobi to help mimics. That's interesting. Yeah, there's 2 Vovos in this list, and that's kind of like the thing that I sort of thought was a clever bit on my part. This is the deck. And yeah, there's 2 Vovo Mazzettis, but I don't know. Do I need to make it 3? Do I res this? for 6 credits. Why? No, I'll just res the Eli for free. I've res tier twice for 4 credits and it feels pretty good with Volvo. Do we lose? Access and unseen. I think that means we didn't lose. Conduit, and then they can't make another run. Start of turn here. I can. Oh, I could have drawn with spin to see to get the Arella install. I could pretend I could just jam this, pretend like it's an agenda, and they have to go run it. Sure. They got to go run it, right? Or they can ignore me. My buddy running a Stegadonk Architects list, and my low to the ground Arissana freaking face planted into it. Stegadonk, yeah, it's like it seems like there's synergy there, but I just want to have all this ice rezzed and be a pain in the butt. They're ignoring me. That's not good. I'm gonna lose here. I guess I'll probably put the Spin Doctor. I'll change the agenda density. I'll ignore it. Now, do I shuffle into? They have access 1 card. No, I don't think I shuffle. Damn it. It was 1 down. All right, good game. So we're thinking about Resonant Spin Doctor to lower the agenda density there. But you already had... you only had 1 fresh access, I think. So it seemed silly. Yeah, thanks for playing. Yeah, so I don't know about the agenda density there. Didn't have the credits to contest it. Oh, that's the thing. I did the thing where I'm like, hey, I probably forced them to run this. And I've done that before. Nick actually did that to me on stream last Monday where he was jamming something in the remote to make me run it. But I couldn't possibly run it because I didn't even have the breaker to get through. I think there was an Anansi or something that I could not get through. I mean, I could, but it was going to ruin me. You're welcome. Yeah, so I don't know. I think that's probably going to be it for me tonight because I stayed up too late last night trying to jam this. But so I don't know. I'm unconvinced. I feel like it's a fun deck, but it does get kind of grindy. I really want the Volvo Sapphire more. The Arella was cool, and I'm getting the hang of it. And I do like that it kind of plugs up some holes for the Jinjas, especially if they get trashed. And she's so hard to trash because she's 5 credits that it's just kind of a joke. Yeah, thanks for joining. And if you want to I don't know. We'll be back in a week for in-person streaming, and this will be after the tournament, so we'll probably chat a little bit about that. And yeah, if you're in the area, stop by. Midgard Hobbies and Games. I'll put a link in the description for the Always Be Running. And if you've enjoyed this content, then subscribe to the channel and like the video. We have a Patreon if you want to support us financially. That would be cool. I'm trying to gather funds for more streaming gear so I can stream tournaments remotely, but that is going to be a lot of money. So if you want to support that, feel free to join. And we do let the Patreons submit deck lists for our Monday night in paper streams. So if you want to submit your decks for us to play, then we'll build them and play them. That's the thing. Thanks. This has been fun, and we'll see you next time on Neostatic. Always remember to run with your eyes closed, because what